Hello viewer, we're going to be doing a collective energy read. We've got a lot of energies we're working with. I will be working on a message with some incoming energies and messages that I picked up this morning, and I will be sharing those later and as I draw them into a cohesive message for everyone. But in the interim, I wanted to do this message as I am working with Gaia at the moment. And I'm also receiving messages for a group of you. So in any event, come on in and make sure you hit them likes. It helps grow the channel. It would be greatly appreciated. It costs you nothing. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get this message started. And I've already pulled the energy cards and I've already laid down Gaia, but we will be doing the clarification, I guess you would call it, live on this video. All right, so what we've got going on is we've got Whispers of Spring. Whispers of Spring is basically giving me the energy of hope. Hope springs eternal. So I'm picking up more or less the lines of you have in the springtime, things come alive, you know, it's beautiful, the weather's shifting and changing, but it tends to get nicer. But the main energy that I am really pulling on at this time is hope. Hope springs eternal. So there's hope, okay? So then we've got a blessing for your family, and we've got a blessing on your sleep. Now, what I got here is that there's something has changed and something has shifted. There is a possible journey on the horizon for some of you, not all of you. I'm an intuitive reader. I get multiple energies and I try to cipher out some of the lower energies. So for one group of you, I'm getting that there is a possible journey, there was a change. For another group of you, I'm getting the reconciliation of either a soul family, which could be friends, family, blood family, non-blood family, but drawing, it's like sleep on it, and a reconciliation is the energy that I'm getting. I'm also getting for some is to pull in the energy of your ancestors in making important decisions. I'm getting multiple messages here, so I might elaborate on this in a little bit, but I'm definitely getting a reconciliation energy and a sleep on it energy before important decisions are made, and then a reconciliation energy and hope. Hope springs eternal. So there's been a change, there's been a shift in a perception or how you viewed something. So it's either going to be healing in your personal environment, family, friends, work, you know, it's a healing. But for some of you, there's an important decision that needs to be made or you are looking to make. And with that, you're being asked to sleep on it and to consider it. And possibly if you have a dream that you can recall, you may want to see what it is stating. The reconciliation, I'm also getting a purity energy. Something, one of you may have a child to consider and may have to put differences aside. Doesn't mean that you're going to invite all these people back in your life, but it does mean that you will have to peacefully coexist with them for the child's sake. Okay, so I'm getting that. So that is a reconciliation energy as well. So, and I'm still getting legacy and birthright's been pretty intense with me lately, but I'll get into that later. All right, so we're working with Gaia. And this is where the first 3 messages laid down was the King of Air. All right, the King of Air. Then we had 3 of Air, and then we had 1 of Air. Okay, 11, 11. All right, 3 and 1, 3, 11, 11. Okay. Now I'm seeing 5, 5, 5, and I've been seeing 11, 11 the last several days, but I wanted to point that out as it could represent a power couple. Now, I want to point out in this spread, the first 3 were all air, okay? We're all air elements. The last 3 would all be considered major arcana. All right, and we will get into that in just a moment. And the last one actually, it deals with the journey of life. All right, but it's a journey. Okay, so the message that I'm getting from the King of Air, you are either dealing with somebody or you yourself are in a masculine energy that is rigid, all right? Pretty much well set in your beliefs, set in your ways, and somebody is shaking you up a little bit, all right? Somebody's got you in your head a little bit. This person, if you are dealing with this person, either has religious beliefs and you make them question them, you trigger them, they judge, but they judge with compassion, okay? So it's like I'm seeing them out of the eyes of their religion. They tie everything into it, everything falls into that kind of dogma. So their decisions, the way that they conduct their life, very rigid. I'm not saying they're not a kind person. They are, but it's within their spiritual beliefs. And I'm getting that really strong in this particular read, okay? Could be a judge, could be somebody very stern. That's the energy that I'm getting, okay? But they're very fair, all right? They're very fair, but they are pretty much well set. Now, the energy that I'm getting is saying that you or they are triggering you. So you are either triggering them or they are triggering you. But somebody's doing something that is causing the other one to have to go inward because they like you or you like them. And it's not what would be accepted in their day-to-day, okay? It would be, okay, I just got a different visual. I'm getting 2 energies here and totally separate. It's like somebody of authority that has this business pretty set in their ways, all of a sudden throws out an idea where somebody in your company threw out an idea that you now have to evaluate a person because they want to hire somebody that has empathic qualities or psychic qualities to get the edge in business. Totally off the wall. Don't know where that came from. All right. The other energy is, like I said, that is the strongest energy that I'm getting, is that there is a like between 2 energies, two people, and they're triggering, one is triggering the other, as they now have to look at this person because that person would not be easily accepted in their day-to-day. where they judge with compassion, others may not. All right. So this would be an important decision that you would have to sleep on if you wanted to pursue it, or it's something that you have to go inward and really determine where your values, where you are drawing your line in the sand, okay? I'm going to clarify that in a little bit. All right, so we have the Three of Air. Now, the Three of Air in this particular instance is learning. So this person is going in and once again has got you evaluating, looking at how your life experiences has shaped you into the person that you are in this moment. Now remember, you know, when life is a lesson, it's one of the hardest teachers that there is for most. Life is a lesson, and it brings you to who you are in the present. You can only learn or have learned from your past, which will shape the future. The present shapes the future by the decisions you make today. You can't go back and change the past, but it has made you who you are in order to be able to rely on your experiences to move forward. That is the energy that I'm getting here. Somebody is really going inward, looking at their past, know that they have to make a change or it's going to repeat. It's like I'm seeing them on the same wheel because they keep repeating the same type of life or the same events, maybe in different packages, but the same types of situations because they stay on that one wheel. They don't get off, say, okay, thank you for that lesson. I'm going to move on now. Oop, you look like the same lesson. I'm going to move to this one. I'm going to get on this wheel now. This one is asking you, or it is the energy to evaluate what the past has actually brought you to this present, and can this particular energy that wants to interface, or you want to interface with, put you on a different wheel. It's the easiest way I can explain it. So we have One of Air, which is still an epiphany, clarity. It is opening your mind, and it is an expansion, okay? So that goes in line with some of the energies that we've got going on now. Catch my other content. I'm not getting into that right now. Okay, but this is clarity. So you are asking for clarity. Now, the Magician has been working his magic lately. The Magician knows that it is a time of change, okay? So with that, we have a lot of energies shifting. There has been a shift. There has been a lot of people looking at things differently with new, I'm going to say with new eyewear on, or new perspective change. But this is bringing hope and magic and creation, using your imagination. It's a solution finder. That's the type of energy that I'm getting with the child, all right? It is a solution finder. It is magic. It is a new way of looking at things. You're also, in your intuition, you are calling on the divine to help you with this clarification, or with this situation. You're asking the divine, and you're pulling on to your inner guidance. We've got that heart chakra going on, and we've got that throat chakra going on. You know, the opening the throat chakra and opening the heart chakra. Major energy right now that is happening, that will be going on through May. All right, so we've definitely got heart chakra, throat chakra, but this is saying we need to go inward, trust our intuition and our inner guidance, which may contradict with that dogma, okay? So you're really up in your mental activity, which is why, once again, it could be an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra, but I'm definitely getting the mental activity because of this situation that has been something that you either need to close out of your karmic cycle, or you need to make a change and accept this and get on a new wheel, because it's definitely different. All right, it's definitely different. All right, and then we have journey, and in this instance, the journey isn't so much about travel. Like, I'm not seeing travel. Well, yeah, I think I am. There is a little bit. Somebody might be sleeping on a decision about going somewhere in reference to this decision. So it's kind of connected. But in this particular instance, this journey is your life journey. Reviewing your past, taking a breath, and seeing what decisions you make and how it would affect your future. So you're being called to use your intuition and your magic of solutions and look, have the foresight. Foresight is the word I'm looking for, to map it out. How would it unravel? So that is the energy that I'm getting from this. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to clarify some of these to see what the tarot has to say. And I had to go digging for this one because this deck, I haven't used it in quite a while. So, and I got called to use it. It's a spiral tarot. I don't know why I did. I didn't even use it a lot back in the day, but all of a sudden I want to. So once again, we've got that 10 of Swords. We've got a lot of mental activity in your past. You've had a lot of betrayal. You've had a lot of disappointment. You also are collecting that, and I'm seeing it as you're carrying it as baggage, and you're just not letting it go. You need to let it go, live in the present, and make your present decisions are going to shape your future. So you need that foresight. You need that third eye. You need the foresight to understand where it's going to take you. So this is definitely a release. You need to release that. It's already happened. It's already happened. It's off to the left. It's happened. Okay. It's happened. All right. It's in the past. It's not going out. So it's in the past. They were correcting me on something. So I need to say it's the feeling that I'm getting is that it could be happening now for some of you, but it's not in your current energy as of today. The past betrayal could have been last week. You know, that's what they're wanting me to say. So it may be recent and you're still stinging from it. That's what they want me to it's what I'm feeling, is you're still stinging from it. Okay, so let's see. So it's shaping a lot of your decisions. Now this could be where that King of Air, that stern person, masculine energy, where that stern person, that rigid person, may have been raised this way and suffered the retribution if they tried to step out of it, and they just don't want the disappointment with their family or friends. And that may be why we're getting a blessing for your family and a reconciliation, because that type of energy, because you're about to roll on a different outlook, which can be very difficult. That does not pertain to everybody. Please use your discernment. All right. So we've got the Queen of Swords. Got a lot of air activity going on here. A lot of air activity. So we've got someone who is, what did I just say when I pulled this? Use your own discernment. We've got the Queen of Discernment right here. She's cutting out ties of what no longer serves her. She's already seen. She's been there. She knows. She'll listen to you. But in this particular depiction, the sword is up. So the sword's not down. So with the sword being up, she's ready to cut. Okay? She's ready to cut her losses and move on. She's not going to entertain clowns. She's not going to entertain wasting her time. She's not going to entertain gaslighters. She is not going to entertain somebody that is going to try to put her self-love or her empowerment, is going to try to, disempower her by saying things that don't even pertain. So, like when she says, they want me to clarify because I'm getting gaslight. Somebody who is, she's not going to entertain the clowns. She's not going to entertain somebody who gaslights her. I'm seeing that in her past, and I'm seeing it. This is how she arrived where she is at. Is that if she felt good about herself, they made sure that she felt bad about herself. If it was a holiday, they ruined every freaking holiday. It's that kind of energy. She's not going to entertain that anymore. So with this rigid king, with this masculine energy, if he thinks that he is going to come up and he is going to, force his beliefs on her and make her hide herself once again, or to shove herself in that box, she's not going to do it. She's not going to do it. She's lived that life. It's in the past, all right? She's lived that life. It's in the past. It's gone. She won't entertain a life like that. She won't be forced to give up her beliefs for somebody else's beliefs. So if you can't coexist, it's not going to work. That's the energy. Because now I'm getting the kind of vibe. All right. So we've got Temperance. All right. Now, Temperance is another with focused and determination. Stay focused, stay determined, and balanced. But it was reversed. So right now things are on shaky ground. They're not balanced. We've got a polarity going on, not a modality, but we've got a polarity going on because there's contradicting energies. Best way I can explain it is how I'm picking this up intuitively. We all know what temperance means, all right? So I think patience is running out. And we've got contradicting energies. Most people would run, but this king isn't. I want to point that out. This king isn't running. This king is watching. I'm getting the energy of observing, and I'm getting the energy that he realizes that he needs this masculine energy. Apply it as you will. This masculine energy knows that nothing has worked before. This person, this energy is now in his eyesight, is now in his heart chakra, and needs to make an important decision. All right, so we have two more. So we have the Knight of Wands. So both of them, I'm getting, not just one, are very passionate, very driven, very, I'm getting kind of a stubborn energy here. Not the burning bridges kind, but they both want to pursue their passions and their desires, and they both plan on moving forward with that. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting. This king knows that he needs to move forward. This queen knows that she needs to move forward. Now remember, we got the king of air and we've got the queen of air. So this is a power couple, all right? This is a power couple that have went up and they now manage. They are there and they're managing all these feelings. So I'm getting a maturity here, all right? I'm getting a maturity, not like your first love or new love. This is maturity. You know, there have been other relationships. There have been separation. It may have even went against. All right, for some, that could be why I got the one visual. In a particular belief sect of a family, separation and divorce may not be accepted, but there is no choice with this king of air. They just can't live this lie anymore. So that's just for maybe one or two individuals, but they're actually going outside of that. Okay, so you have a choice that you have to make, all right? So we've got change and we have choice. Now, this whole read screams choice. So we've got hope. All right, hope springs eternal. So we've got hope and we've got the energy of reconciliation. Okay, we've got the energy of reconciliation. Soul family, soul tribe, actual family, actual friends, but we've got the energy of a reconciliation. It's there. Before you walk away, sleep on it. Before you walk away, sleep on it, because your intuition and the divine is going to be sending you messages, and you are going to want to, serendipity come into mind again. It's been pretty big. But you are going to want to see the signs, repetitive names being mentioned in front of you, or just certain, you will know what's serendipitous to you. So breathe. Take it all in. This was an intense read, but it's definitely changes and choices. So I'm going to go ahead and push this off, and I will be coming on and doing some other collective reads. I am working on the messages that I got this morning. I have to put it in a cohesive manner. So at any rate, or I should say presentation, to be able to for it to make sense to you guys. All right, so in other words, I'm going to go ahead and back this off. I really, really, truly appreciate your time, your likes, your subscribes. I know I'm different. I am an intuitive reader, and I get multiple messages. So with that being said, I want to just thank you so, so very much, because you are truly appreciated. Very, very much so. So thank you.